Happy Friday, Year 1. It's very exciting. We're at the end of week 9 and we've done some really great work on 2D shapes. So great work for completing your activity booklet and for identifying the different 2D shapes around your homes and being able to look at the features of how many sides and how many corners these shapes have. Now, today's activity is a fun activity, I would say. We're going to be making a booklet, so a 2D shaped booklet. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Now, the tricky thing is it's a little bit fiddly. So we're going to need to work together step by step on how to complete this booklet. So the first thing that I would do is I would rip it out of your booklet. Now, Miss Portelli was a bit impatient. Try not to rip your page. Gently rip the piece of paper off. Okay, so I'll give you some time to do that because if we do it step by step together, that way we'll make sure that we're doing it correctly. So it says, who am I? So we're going to create a booklet, kind of like guess the shape type of thing. Okay, and we can see our shapes are on the side. We have our triangle, circle, square, and rectangle. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill out, before we do any cutting, we're going to fill out the side, okay? So the first one says, I have. So if we look at the triangle, we look at the picture, how many sides does my triangle have? Okay, and we talked about this throughout the week. So we can find the triangle has 1, 2, 3. So my triangle has 3 sides. So when on my sheet, I have 3 sides. So I will write the number 3. Okay, you're going to be doing it in lead pencil. I'm doing it in Texta so that way you can see. And it's asking me, I know I have 3 sides and how many vertices? Vertices. I wonder what that word means. That's right, it was the corners. So vertices is a fancy word for corners. And if we have a look at our shape, we can see there's 1, 2, 3. I have 3 vertices or 3 corners. So I'm going to write 3 corners, 3 vertices. I have 3 sides and 3 vertices. I am a, and it tells me what name my shape is. I am a triangle. So I can see the word triangle on my sheet of paper. So I'm going to write that now. I'm going to do it down so I can do it nice and neat. Triangle. I am a triangle. Okay? Excellent work. All right, I would say let's pause this video for now. So I would like you to pause the video and I'd like you to go and fill out each section. Okay, so that way all your writing is done and then we can work together forming the booklet. So you might help to get different colors to see how many sides and how many corners the circle, the square, and the rectangle has. Okay, so pause this video and click play when you're ready to cut and paste your booklet. Okay, so hopefully now you have had time to fill out your sheet, telling me how many sides and how many vertices or corners your shape has, and also naming the shape. Okay, now we're going to do some cutting. So with your pair of scissors, the first step you're going to do is you're going to cut right down the middle of your sheet. So there's a dotted line, if you can see. You're going to follow the dotted line right down your sheet with my pair of scissors, cutting really carefully down the middle of the page. following the dotted lines. Okay, so you need some scissors and some glue. Okay, and I have my 2 pieces like this. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the one that has our writing, so our working out, the one that says, who am I 2D shapes? What you're going to do is there actually is some dotted lines. If you look really closely, there is some dotted lines down your page. Can you see the dotted lines? That's right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut on the dotted lines. So cut, cut, cut. But we're going to stop when we get to the black line. So don't cut all the way to the end. Just cut to where the black line is, because we're making a flap. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to cut and I'm going to stop when I get to the black line, making sure you stop. And the next dotted line, and I'm going to stop when I get to the black line. Okay, so the black line is where you stop your cutting, and now we have some flaps. Excellent. All right, once you have done that, you're then going to glue your sheets together. So what needs to happen is the shapes go on the bottom, and we're going to glue our flaps on top. So the bottom page is your shapes, and on top, you're going to have your flaps. Okay, so what you're going to do is with a piece, this little section here with the writing, with the instructions, we're going to put some glue over the top of that. Okay, so you're going to glue, I'll show you, I'm going to put some glue just where the instructions are, in that rectangle. We're using our 2D shapes. So just on this strip, we're going to add some glue. Okay. Once you have done that, you're going to stick your who am I on top. Okay. And just that little piece of glue, we're going to glue together. Okay. So we're just gluing this side, just one side of your booklet with the instructions and with the title. Just the one side. Now we have our little flippy booklet. So who am I? I have 3 sides, 3 vertices. I am a triangle. Then you can flip it open. Okay, and you might want to fold it so that way you might want to put some pressure on it so that way you can open it up. Okay, the next one, I have 0 sides and 0 vertices. I am a circle. You want to flip it open. I am a circle. Okay, so it's a little flip book. And Miss Portelli's ripped her section off because she wasn't very careful. Okay, but that is your flip book that you can show your parents and you can teach them about the properties of 2D shapes. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, Year 1. At the back of your pack, there is a colouring activity. Okay, so if you feel like colouring in the different shapes, okay, it tells you what colour to colour each shape. And if you're not sure on what that shape is, remember to look at the front of your booklet with the 2D shape map. Okay, the mat to help you. Enjoy your weekend, and next week for week 10, we're going to be exploring 3D shapes. So that is exciting. Start looking around your house, seeing if you can find some 3D shapes ready for our shape hunt on Monday. See you later, Year 1.